I just recently did a TikTok video about this, so if you've seen it and you're like, ugh, my bad. But I wanted to expand some thoughts because I barely even got to the thought that was important. When I'm teaching world history, I try to teach the geography of the location because I think that's important. Nat Geo certified teacher. And when we get to South America and the Latin Americas, we look at the Amazon rainforest. And I want to talk to my students about like the depth of history, that even like the unknown. And so one of the things that I show them is a video of, in the Amazon, uncontacted people. And if you look at the Amazon rainforest, it is large. It's like almost 2,000 miles across. And there are just, it's like an ocean of dense jungle. And within that are people that are, and we put this in quotations, uncontacted. They might have a general understanding that there are other people on this planet. But like these people are out. There's a plane flying over, and the plane's about 1 kilometer away. And this guy has a camera that can zoom in like 1 kilometer, and so like that's how far the plane is. And like you can zoom in, like there's a little opening in the canopy, and you see these people, and they're like painted red, and these people are like looking up at the plane and pointing at it. And like I talk to my students, I'm like, what do you think is going on in their brain? Like certainly they're not thinking, oh, that's a plane, because they don't know what a plane is, right? Like their reality is within the bubble of whatever their experience is, and it's not that far out, as in like distance wise, right? They don't know about China. They don't know about Africa. They might know that other people are there, and like they see that thing, like what is that? And like you can literally, like you can see them talking to each other and pointing, and like one guy draws his bow back, like he's gonna shoot an arrow, and another guy like runs at it like with a spear. Clearly they don't understand what's going on. And there's a few thoughts that go with that. But one of the conversations I have with my students is like, while these people, and it has nothing to do with intelligence, while these people don't know that China exists or Africa exists, they have no understanding of that. China does exist, as we know. Africa does exist. You and I exist. But these people are not aware of it. Right? Their sphere of understanding and their reality and their universe is quite small. But even though they don't know that China exists, China exists. And the point is, that is the same for us in the universe. We are the uncontacted people. I'm not saying that like we're looking at UFOs we don't even know. We're like, what is that? Maybe. But like just because we don't know that there are things out there doesn't mean that they're not out there. You get what I'm saying? While I'm sitting here right now, there could be a vast something going on. There could be something out in the universe that's like sitting in front of a microphone and talking to its fellow whatever right now. Just because we doesn't know it exists doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Right? We are the uncontacted people. We're sitting there maybe looking up at the stars and like, what is that? Or maybe it's like beyond our comprehension. Things are happening that are beyond our comprehension. Like there's no way those people looking at the plane going by would be like, well, that's a plane, and be able to figure that out, because like maybe they could, but like it's not even in their schema. Their like understanding of possibility. Like an engine, they don't know what an engine is. That is something to think about. Like the vastness of this universe and all that could be going on right now. And either there are things out there that are aware of us. I'm not saying they are. But just because we doesn't know it exists doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Is that the right way of saying that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Something to think about.